Hello everybody. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. Thank you for joining the webinar of Meltio about industrial reality and metal 3D printing in the machine shops. Let me introduce myself. I am optomechanical engineer in Meltio. My name is Maxim. So I'm really appreciate that you joined the webinar, and I hope you're gonna have a good time. So today, here are the topics we're gonna cover. A little bit Meltio introduction, M600 introduction, our new product. So also the integration with Meltio products into machine shops, market expansions, and saving times and resources for your companies and machine shops. Let's start from a little introduction of Meltio. So it was found in Spain in 2019 in godforsaken town surrounded by olive trees. So, but still, it doesn't stop like our team to manufacture high quality machines. I'm really proud to be part of this Meltio team. And we currently are more than 110 employees. This is fascinating. And where do our system go? Although the company is based in Spain and it's quite young, it already has quite an extensive network of partners around the world. So currently we are in over 40 countries and reached more than 325 installations of our systems. But why does Meltio even exist? But you know, there are a lot of companies that need some kind of machine shops that need some kind of services from other vendors because they cannot do it themselves, like manufacture some kind of special parts. Because they don't have equipment, time, capacity. Also, there is an issue with traditional manufacturing, which require tooling, complex fixturing, or multiple machine setups are often impractical due to long time and high costs. So in case which custom tooling is needed, shops must produce those tools as quickly affordable as possible to meet customers' needs. Then store and track those tools as replacement or additional parts might be needed in the future. So, and here Meltio comes into play. We are focused on wire LMD, laser metal deposition. It's like direct energy deposition process that functions by staking layers of the weld beads when introduced into the laser generated melt pool. I'm going to mention that it's really safe. So we are using wire in printing process and not powder. It's very accessible. It's much easier to process, to implement in the industry. And now I'm going to show you how does it look like. So here you can see how materials is fed to into the laser generated melt pool area. Currently, this is the portfolio of Meltio. Portfolio based on 5 years of experience. You may notice there is a split for two generations. So currently we have new generation that launched a month ago, so it's absolutely new. And we have also first generations like M450 Meltio, Meltio engine CNC integration, robot integration, and Meltio robot cell. The second generation, I'm gonna touch more second generation today. So let's proceed. So what do we have here? So it's Meltio M600. Technology provides many benefits to shop owners and operators, including increased productivity, faster lead times, affordable per part costs, and reduced time labor. So Meltio currently becoming a key technology at bring 3D printing metal additive manufacturing to mass production. So if you are familiar with first generation technology, as I previously mentioned, we currently, with M600, we currently increased the speed around for 660%. But if you're not familiar with the current production rates, based on our use case internally, the parts that we printed for ourselves and customers, with a mix of geometries and materials that we have, we achieving about 3.2 tons of output per year in M600. M600 is highly autonomous, meaning that operator interaction is minimal. Common touch points such as manual user alignment, manual laser alignments have been removed absolutely for increased reliability. And programming is a matter of minutes, thanks to Meltio Horizon also. Let's dive into M600 and look at individual features, and we're gonna start with blue laser deposition head. If you're familiar with another laser systems or Meltio previous technologies, they use some laser fibers. That means you have distributed laser system. That means that in one part you have a print head, and this is just basically optics, nothing else. And another part we have laser light is where laser light is generated. Diodes or fiber laser, depending on the machine. And the most fragile part of the system is like the fiber. So in M600 we are using diodes. We have 9 diodes, direct diode lasers. So if something goes wrong, it means it's way easier to service. So we have no fiber laser in heads, no calibration, so no operator variance. Laser wave of diodes is 450 nanometers, so it's blue. Total output of lasers is 1000 watts. We have also in this head, we have new sensors like cover glass sensor. So head has a protective window to eliminate dust from the printing process. So if something's shattered the glass, if something's happened with the glass, machine fully stopped and waiting for replacement. Replacement of the glass into the head. Also we have vision systems. So 3 cameras in the position head. So you kind of have surrounding you what's in the process, what's going on in the process. It's kind of great for troubleshooting. So let's proceed. Meltio M600 wire feeding. This is also we improved from the previous generation. So just gonna touch it briefly. So if you deposit 100 kilos of material into the laser bed, it means you have like 150 kilometers of wire. So do it every week. So you can imagine what mileage this wire feeder gets. but we achieved a level of reliability that is necessary for this system. So it's reliable and super robust. Workspace. It's like, I'm gonna mention it like briefly also. Full in a chamber, like larger bit volumes, parts up to 150 kilograms. Filtration systems was also crucial. Dehumidifier, and so next. Also, so next one is Meltio M600 work holding and probing. I think this is like most important. So this is, I think, is most important. So we have free access touch probe. Also, I forgot to mention. Sorry. All questions and I'm gonna reply. I'm gonna answer after the introduction of the presentation. Everything is recorded and also going to be sent to everyone. So we have free access touch probe, like in CNC. This is automatically allows you to locate parts inside the workspace, but it's also great because it allows machine to calibrate itself. So we have some reference features on the build table, and when machine arrives, there'll be an outside calibration, and we know that machine is perfectly straight and everything is set up correctly. Also, we have 0-point clamping. I don't know, do you know about 0-point clamping? But if you're going to print individual parts, you're going to machine parts in a vise. So, but if you're doing production, then you don't want to always to find where your part is, and if that you have a 0-point clamping system, which allows you quickly exchange parts between one machine and another without having to reindex them. So why Meltio for machine shops? So first of all, use of wire. It's easier to stock. Wire can be turned into any desired shape. So it's absolutely not necessary for stocking block materials. Easy material change. Meltio is complement for machine shop because also NNC is near net shape. So to later machine in critical areas. Feature additions. So you can use like hybrid or robot integration features can be added to all the existing parts or even to recover CNC failed ones. This is also opens door to repairing some features or parts that you already manufactured. Cladding and also dual material. Improved areas using Meltio. Savings, so less usage of the materials, so less usage of the tools. It's way easier to manufacture, so you it's way easier to print what you require. CNC capacity. Also, when you are manufacturing, so it's like mentioned, suppose we have purchased a Meltio printer. The CNC could be seen as an added value by just machining certain areas, but it will be free up the CNC workload and it will take more capable of running more jobs per day. Lead times and stockage, step decreasing and kind of projects, commercial areas. So commercial areas not possible because of different geometries, complicated geometries, so they was almost impossible to machine. But currently, absolutely new area. The Meltio M600 is the perfect tool for modern machine shop. You can, of course, use previous generations and make a hybrid altogether and install the system inside the CNC. But in my biased opinion, is one path. that you can take it and use paired with a standalone CNC machine. So why? By printing parts on the same CNC machine, it frees up the spindle of CNC because we can print near net shape on M600 while CNC is running. So basically we have two machines running in parallel. We can drastically reduce the material waste that would previously have to be machined away from the component. By printing a high resolution near net shape, we can avoid a lot of roughing operations and reducing amount of material required to make the component. With difficult to machine alloys, we can certainly eliminate tool wear, or decrease the tool wear and cooling costs associated with the particular jobs. As well as reduce our response time to create a complete component. This way we can replace casting or unique size billets that would be difficult to procure. So let's talk about the applications in the machine shop. What segments in manufacturing can Meltio open for you? So high resolution near net shape parts, internal features that couldn't be machined, custom fixturing, also hybrid manufacturing where we are doing printing in machining, repairs. Also, we can machine damaged area, deposit, and then remachine to the final tolerance that you require. And feature addition, we are starting out with rough shape for substrate and then depositing just the key areas that we need. But I'm not mentioning just like M600, I mentioned all them Meltio systems like robot cell, like integration with CNC, so M450 and so on and so forth. Here I'm gonna show you some examples, like press brake tool, for some example of application. For example, start from materials like tool steels, titanium, or nickel-based alloys can really make great applications because they are expensive materials and also they've been difficult to machine and have a high cost of the component due to the tooling costs. This is a part that manufactured with a dual wire. It's press brake tool that generally is made out of two steels, tool steel and mild steel. So we're reducing the cost and provide some capabilities. The core in area where all the mechanical properties of the tool steel are not really required, we use a replacement like mild steel. This lowers overall cost and allows us to have more freedom and shaping mechanical properties of part. Also good application die punch with cooling system implemented inside. So these are different also plastic injection molds. Because of the high density, we can polish this and achieve a really good surface. CNC fixtures. So on left, you can see soft jaws extensions on the lathe. A lot of different avenues that you can make different custom fixturing by your own with this technology. Extremely fast deposition rate and not waiting for days or weeks for all the types of fixturing that you required. But if we can make like in hours or minutes in some cases. Also application sheet metal stamping press and high density, and also you can see like there is an implementation of cooling channels inside. Forging trim tools, so also you can use like dual wire for blades, use like hardened steel for not unnecessary places, less like another type of steel. Molds with conformal cooling channels, also same, so we use like way, and it's all sorry, most with cooling channels and internal cavities can be also applications. Some applications, so you can see cooling channels, like it's absolutely working with no leakage. Also some places, so you can use like cooling systems. So it was briefly fast, but we have question and answers currently. And if I don't know something, and it could be a lot, believe me, you're still gonna receive a answer to your question in the email. So what is the okay, Martin? I am not okay. Let's go with Martin. What is lifetime of laser head? I'm going to tell you the lifetime of a diodes is approximately 20,000 hours we are expecting. Lifetime laser head, I'm really struggling to tell you. So I need to like make kind of research. Anonymous attendee, okay. Are there near-term plans to integrate second generation capabilities into CNC Gabriel systems? Yes, of course, there are plans. So we launched M600 a month ago, and currently our R&D team is working with the second generation installing into the CNC Gabriel systems. So work is almost finished. So we are expecting it soon. High density, it's 99 point. Okay, so Martin, I have a question. You mentioned high density of end parts. What does it mean? How many percentages it is? If I'm not mistaken, of course, I'm going to ask you, I'm going to reply to you in email more precisely, but if I'm not mistaken, it's approximately 99.996%. But still, I'm going to send you the email with more precise question. What slicing? Okay, and then another anonymous attendee. What slicing software is compatible with? So we have made Meltio Horizon. This is I can tell you about. But other softwares also. I need to make a kind of request. I'm gonna back to you with a more precise response into the email. What is the cost of first generation, this second generation systems? This, okay, for me, it's a really tough question. But if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be roughly. Everything's going to be roughly. And also, we're going to respond to you in email. But if I'm not mistaken, second generation, for example, M600 is going to cost you approximately 200,000. And third generation, it is 100,000. Like M450 is 100 grand, 120 grand, I assume, but the M600 is approximately 200, 250. It depends on what you include in the M600 price. Martin again, 3.2 tons year of printed material. How did you calculate it? It is 24/7. Almost, yeah. We worked as like it was all the time printing. So till I came to the Meltio, it was like a year ago more. So M600 was printing all the time. And so the M600 is all the time was printing something new features for customers and also for us to understand how robust is the system. So yeah, 24/7. So the M600 is absolutely autonomous. So it's like you upload it and connect everything like gas, closed it, and it's printed by itself. Thank you for joining the webinar. Really appreciate your time. So see you next time.